two of my favorite rappers, Freddie Gibbs and ScHoolboy Q, have finally come together to make a song. This song is titled Gang Signs, and it's kind of in that same realm as Four Things, where we don't know if it's meant to be on an album or if it's just Lucy. I guess time will tell. But anyways, we're gonna go bar for bar and break down these lyrics. So the track itself is kind of weird because, when you hear Freddie Gibbs and ScHoolboy Q, you'd expect something kind of heavy, like kind of trap influenced, or something that you would expect both ScHoolboy Q or Freddie Gibbs to rap on. But instead we get this super jazzy instrumental, which is kind of weird, but I like it. So the track starts off with a chorus from Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, every day I need a dope flip. I was on some broke shit. A dude was Pope pimp, do or die. Dude play me on some mo shit. A dude might as well kill his motherfucking self. That's suicide. Got a Draco, let it rip. A dude popped up quick, so I had to double back, hit him up 2 times. I ain't new to this shit, bitch. I'm true to this shit. Every morning I wake up and throw a gang sign. He's just doing his singing thing. He's just telling you where he came from. So back in the day, he was poor. He was broke. He was on some broke shit. He was a poor pimp. Based on some of the things that was happening, he's like, if someone's gonna play me on some more shit, I might as well kill myself. Because, it was rough then. But instead, he got his Draco, went off, and, hit him up 2 times. I think here, he was kind of going back and forth between him, like in the past, and people currently. Because there's people who, they're down bad, they have it rough, stuff's not going great, and people feel like they might as well kill themselves. And he was saying like, yo, that's kind of how I was feeling, but instead he flipped it and shot up those dudes that was trying to play him. And he further emphasizes this point by saying, man, every morning I wake up and throw a gang sign. This then goes into his verse. Yeah, I just want to be legit, fuck a bad instant bitch. Bunny rabbit off the rip. Bunny rabbit wrist is lit. Mighty know it's lit. Yeah, he just wants to be legit. Like, not necessarily that he was going legit, but Freddie Gibbs has presumably left his previous life behind and is now in the rap game, which is essentially going legit. And then going on those things, he's like, man, I want to fuck a bad insta bitch. Bunny rabbit off the rip. Freddie Gibbs has just kind of taken on this persona of Bunny Rabbit based on what do you call his son, I guess. Like, his son is Little Rabbit, he is Big Rabbit, so constantly he's gonna make references. All is well in this bitch, 100 shells in this bitch, 50 shells in this bitch, never tell in this bitch, fuck 12, suck a dick, fuck 12, suck a dick. Everything's good, everything's straight. Or he could just be saying that when someone comes up and like, if there's a scene, we good. Everything's well. Even though there's 100 shells on the floor in this bitch, or 50 shells in this bitch. But yeah, like, you never tell in this bitch. Like, you're not going to tell what happened because that's just kind of the rules. Like, we're not gonna go and snitch on what's happening out there. Like, what's happening in here? No, we ain't talking about that to anyone that's not in this room. Like, this is gonna be kept here, and it's just in the circle. Which is probably why he said all is well in this bitch. And then immediately contradicts it with the line, 100 shells in this bitch, 50 shells in this bitch. And then fuck 12 like a dick. That doesn't need no explanation. Cut this all talk with the top off. Hit Diego, he gonna hit me with a drop off. Trying to floss in the town, get you knocked off. Take your chain and your rings and your watch off. So you're just riding through town. You got the cutlass with the top down. Although in the video he didn't have the top down. So yeah, he's gonna hit up Diego, to get to the drop off. He's got some things to do. Which is kind of in reference to the chorus where he is like talking about these things he used to do in the past, just illicit activities. Basically, like, yo, now he's just gonna hit up Diego, his close friend, for this sort of thing, and then just be on with his day, because this is just a regular thing for him. And if you're trying to floss in his town or in the town, this could go for any sort of hood. Like, if you don't have someone there that's like a reference, or like who's gonna vouch for you or be like, nah, you cool, you gotta pass, it's safe to assume, like, if you come in like just flexing, you gonna get jumped. Like, who are you to just come into my hood all flashy for no good reason, trying to talk your shit, and then act like you belong. Like, come on now. Ain't no one know you. No one knows you like that. Where you come from? And yeah, he's gonna take his chain, his rings, and his watch off. Yeah, I just want to be legit. Fuck a bad insta bitch. Bunny rabbit off the rip. Bunny rabbit wrist is lit. Freddie Corleone. Fuck 12. Suck a dick. Just reiteration of the first couple lines. This then goes back into the chorus, which is the same, and then goes right into Schoolboy Q's verse. Yeah, A. What it takes, sold that, A. What he rap, been that, A. At the Grammy, still strapped, A. What it takes, sold that. What he rap, been that. Him saying that is, yo, he got what it takes because he sold that. What he rap about, he been that. At the Grammys, still strapped. I think that's just, one, out of habit, but also, people got to protect themselves. You never know who you can really trust. Even at the Grammys. I'm glowing because the dude was straight. I'm happier than yesterday. We about to beat the homie case. Tears on his daughter's face. He's glowing. Like, he looks happy. He has a glow to him because everything's good. He's happier than yesterday because they're about to beat his homie's case. Like, his homie's not going to go to jail or he's going to come back home. And, like, everyone's happy and his daughter is just crying tears of joy because her daddy's going to come home. Just trying to help with what I make, A. Is it just feelings or rap lines? Get wetty and baptized. No white man gonna save mine. He's just trying to help with what he makes, whether that be monetary or his music. Because Schoolboy Q's in a position where he's got homies that he still supports. Like the people that he came up with, like even if they're not necessarily in the music industry or any sort of entertainment industry like that, he's still gonna try to help them as much as possible because they were the ones that supported him back in the day. But also because he's in this position where he gets a lot of money and he has a lot of fans and a lot of people that listen to his music. Whatever he's saying and whatever he makes in terms of music can help people, which goes right into the is it just feelings rap lines line. Like, is he just saying these things because he's a rapper, or is he saying these things just to be genuine? Like, is he really saying these things that affect people, like, who are going through some stuff, like, on purpose, or is it just what he does? A belt won't help my waistline, still gonna die from my groove line. Goddamn right, it's fuck one time, way too crip to live. A belt won't help his waistline. Schoolboy Q ain't as chunky as he used to be. That was his whole thing. Like he was trying to lose weight and that's why he was working out for so long. But I guess if I haven't really checked in on him like that. But I mean, maybe in quarantine, he put on a few pounds. Who knows? Goddamn right. It's fuck one time, fuck 12, fuck the police. And he's just way too crip to live is an interesting statement. But here we are. He'd just be cripping too hard sometimes. Maybe. You take 1, we take 9. We don't stop at stop signs. Might get 50, then that's fine. I might just pop. Yeah, keep trying. Yeah, like if you take 1 shot, he's gonna take 9 shots. At least that's what I'm going off of based on the crip line. But it could just be like, yo, we greedy. Like you only take 1 from the pot. Like when when you go trick or treating, like, and they just leave the bowl of candy out there, and you're really only supposed to take 1. But they took 9. They don't stop at stop signs. He might get 50 years, and that's fine. He might just pop. He keeps trying. I think at this point in his career, he's definitely popped. But it is what it is. I think there's something else that he's saying or trying to say there. Anyways, yeah, he's just flexing that they don't always be doing what you're supposed to do. Like, yeah, we take more than you, and we don't stop at stop signs. We reckless out here. This then goes back into the chorus, and then an outro, which is basically the same thing as the chorus. This song was dope. It was definitely not what I was expecting when I heard that they were going to be doing a song together, because, like I mentioned at the beginning, this is very jazzy and smooth. Not necessarily the type of beat you would expect either of them to be on, although maybe more so Freddie Gibbs. Just because he's been experimenting a bit more and he has that versatility that we're aware of. But Schoolboy Q not as much, at least we don't expect it as often. for him to like kind of switch up his sound, because you know Schoolboy Q has a particular sound to him. Anyways, this was dope. It's really just a song about like, you know, making it out and still just kind of living parts of that life. So like with Freddie's verse, like, and both of them, they're at the point in their lives where they got out of the gang life, out of the street life, but because it's so instilled in them and so ingrained in them, they still wake up and throw up gang signs. I think it's more of just like a reflection on their past, but also just kind of tying it into where they are currently. But yeah, overall, this was a dope song. I still don't know if it's going to be on a new album or if it's just Lucy's. Anyways, that's all I got. Let me know in the comments below if I missed anything or misinterpreted anything, because that's always a possibility. Also, like and subscribe if you want to see more breakdowns and content like this. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe out there. And throw up gang signs.